Hello everyone, welcome to a new video here on Let's Walk Around Stockholm. Another day, another walk. You know it, yes. We are in the middle of Stockholm downtown. You probably recognized it from some of my previous videos. We've got Stockholm city in front of us. We got Sergelstoy over there. And we are now at Drottninggatan, aka Queen Street, the main shopping street here in Stockholm. And today is quite a special day. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe even a bit earlier, and today is the first day in Sweden without any restrictions. So the Swedish government kind of declared the pandemic here in Sweden as over. So it feels like the beginning of a new era. There is no restrictions whatsoever in anything anymore. So it feels like we're kind of back to 2018, so that feels good. A fresh start. Walk 346, and yeah, let's go. It is around maybe -1 degree. So we got Orleans here in front of us, the iconic building here downtown. This is Klarabergsgatan. We got all the people waiting for their transport to work. And although I've been in this area many times, you know, it's like downtown, I still love Drottninggatan. Even after all those years in Stockholm, I still enjoy it. So yes, this is Sergelstoy. And over there we've got the Kulturhuset and the city theater. So there's many cool things there, because if you go all the way up there, in the summer you can actually sit out there on the balcony and enjoy the view. It's very nice up there. Actually, let's walk around from this side. Sorry, it's a bit of a slow start today. But that's because I was kind of figuring out where to walk after I started the video. So yeah, now I got a little bit of a plan, so let's do it. Still nice and quiet for Drottninggatan standards here. Of course, we've got Espresso House, and exactly next to it we've got Wayne's, the two biggest competitors. But I don't do Wayne's, so I don't like the vibe there. You know what? I don't think I've ever taken a right here. I just realized I don't think I've ever went under here. Let's have a look. Two old friends meeting over there. He just said, "Det var inte igår." to another guy. That means basically that wasn't yesterday, which in Swedish means like, oh, that was a long time ago we saw. What's this called? Benny Fredriksson's Torg. So Torg, let's make that the word of the day. Torg means square. T-O-R-G, Torg. And in Sweden you don't say torg like you would say in English. So the G sound is more pronounced like a Y sound. Torg. Yes, now I know where I are. I'm kind of on the side of Gallerian. You can see it straight away here. You know, the newer buildings have big glass windows everywhere. Ah, I was like, why is there so many cameras? But it's the Swedish Riksbank, but that's why. Cool balconies up there. So this area, the block here, is apparently very good for like photo shoots and things like that, with the reflection and the light. Because I see always a lot of people in this area taking pictures. Which makes sense, I guess, when you have a photo shoot and you want to give it a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe like a New York or USA vibe. I can imagine it's good to take pictures around here. So let's go down here. Stairs up and down the stairs. You know what? I'm gonna go across the street there and go up the stairs there. Back up. There's many cool hidden spots here. Unisport store. And let's go up here. All these buildings here are all like super new. Same thing here, those massive windows, a lot of glass. I think this block here is like an everything or nothing. Like, or you love it or you hate it. I don't think there's much in between. So you make up your mind if you like it or not. You know, like these ones are quite, you know, extreme in their design. Alright, let's cross here. Shit, I must go this way. Kind of walking on the street here. Okay, sorry. We've got Mood over there on across the street, which is like a shopping mall. I did a walk through there in one of my other videos, so you should go and check it out. But this is kind of a business district here, so you see a lot of people, you know, walking around with their office clothes and their laptops and their whatever they do. Well, let's see which one goes on green first. Maybe we can go like that first. Oh yeah, even better. Yes, 1 year of walking coming closer. I'm making my plans now what to do. As I said before, I'm gonna do a little competition or a giveaway where someone can win a t-shirt, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be fun. So that means I will ship a t-shirt to the winner no matter where you live. Always important to look up when you walk through a city. I think I never used to do that, like as a teenager and things like that. You know, a lot of people do that. They kind of look down when they're walking. I think you miss so much if you don't look up. This is really like really a missed opportunity. That's what it is. For example, look up there. You look at that here. Small houses on the roof. A lot of people miss those things. You see what I mean? So cool. I don't know if you can rent those or whatever, but I might go all the way to Strandvägen from here. I just keep on continuing, and it's kind of on the right side here. Oh, cool, green. Lucky today. Yes. I don't know how it is in your country for the people watching, but here I see Hawaii poke. It's like pokeballs everywhere popping up. I don't really buy those, but it is apparently really popular. So let's see where we end up here. Oh, probably Biblioteksgatan, yes. Library Street, Biblioteksgatan. Which is basically the most posh shopping street of Stockholm. You know, you have all the what's it called? All the big chains, like the expensive brands. They all have their stores here. It's a nice walk today. It's a bit of a random one, but those are good as well. Actually, it feels like all my walks are kind of random. Okay. Oh, let's go on the square. Building up the market here, like flowers and plants. Oh, hello sun. The sun just woke up. Beautiful. Like in the summer, there's water running through those holes down there, so it's like almost like a fountain. Like this is such a Swedish thing. Like you have we call it uteservering. You know, like an outside service, whatever. Basically, you're sitting outside, but then they build like a thing around it, so it's kind of inside outside. So you can still sit there in the colder months. So in the summer they just open it up and then enjoy the sun. Quite a lot of traffic at this time of the day. Well, I mean, a lot of traffic for Stockholm standards, a lot of traffic, not for international standards. You know, let's not compare this to, like, I don't know, Bangkok or Tokyo or whatever. Like real big cities, because although Stockholm is a city in the capital, this is not a big city at all compared to international places. I think I might have told this story before, but once I was in Sergels and I was speaking to a man from, I can't remember if it was India or Pakistan, one of those places, and he was here on holidays with his family. Really lovely guy. And I asked him, I started to talk to him, and I was like, oh, what do you think about Stockholm? And he said to me, and I couldn't stop laughing for like half an hour, Stockholm is such a nice little village. I was like, do you realize you're standing in the most crowded spot of the whole Scandinavia? And then he was laughing as well, because, you know, for Indian standards, he almost thought this was a village, so small and so little people and traffic and things like that. So that was hilarious. It all depends who you ask, really. If you ask someone from the countryside in Sweden, they probably think it's really chaotic here. I don't think it is. I think it's, as they say here, lagom. Exactly right. Not too big, not too small. Yes, green. So let's go in a little bit and go around the block there, and then let's have a look at the water afterwards. This is Nybrogatan, New Bridge Street. I'm just gonna go around the corner here and see what's up there. The Royal Drama Theatre. I don't know if that was a correct translation, but pretty close anyway. Close enough. I like those windows. It's a bit of a hassle to close them all. Imagine if someone asks you, "Hey, excuse me, can you close all the windows?" So let's go in here. I don't think I've ever been here in this street. Oh, okay, this is a museum. Scene Art Museum. Oh, we have a bakery. It says Stora bageriet, hantverks bageri, special kaffe, special café, kaffe, mat och naturvin, välkomna in. It's so funny, it's really hard for me to speak English and then read Swedish. It's really confusing. So what I do is I start to pronounce the words a little wrong. So for example, I see a word as kaffe, and then my brain says coffee in English, and then, you know, and in Dutch it's coffee. So those words are all so similar that my brain gets really confused. But yeah, I've talked about this before. So then I'm trying to decide in which language to say the word coffee. And then you have the word cafe, which is a different word, but it's also similar in all those three languages. And then, yeah, that's what happens then. No, this street I've never walked before. Nice. Buildings. Oh, they got more like a French balcony up there. You know, one of those really narrow balconies. Oh, cool. Let's walk up here and check it out. Oh, wait. Oh no, this is private property. Let me go around. So yes, still planning a meetup with subscribers in June. So if you're in June in Stockholm, let me know. Will be so fun if I can get 5 or 6 people together and we walk together around Stockholm. It will be so fun. So in Stockholm in June, let me know. can do something fun. It doesn't even have to be walking. And of course, don't be afraid, you're not going to be on camera, whatever. It's not going to be anything like that. Well, you can if you want, but it's just a fun thing, no stress. Cool, I discovered a new street again I've never walked on before. But in general here in Östermalm, because we've arrived at Östermalm, I'm not so familiar with this area, so you know, every side street I take from the main roads is new to me. Someone asked me in the comment section, I use this on the treadmill in the gym, can you just stay straight with the camera? Well, I used to do that, but then everyone said you have to stop more, look around and up and side, so no, unfortunately I cannot do that. But my earlier videos, let's say videos 1 to 50, I was doing this way more. So if you want to run on the treadmill watching my videos, I suggest you go back to my early videos. Oh, 2 horses. That's nice. Are they police horses or not? No, it's regular horses. Nice. I don't really know why they're riding a horse in the middle of the city, but alright, let's walk to the waterfront here on Strandvägen, aka the beach road, which is like one of the most popular places to hang out for the cool people. The people that sit there and think, oh, look at me, I'm so cool, I'm sitting at Strandvägen, I'm paying 10 euros for a glass of wine, look at me, yay. I'm not unlucky today with the lights. Oh, it's again a beautiful day. We literally had like 2 hours of very snowy weather, you know, in my Wooden Plan video, and then after became so nice. And green. Beautiful here. Alright, let's walk back that way. So from here you can take the boats to many places in the archipelago. That's exactly what I'm planning to do in the summer. So one of my plans is that I'm going to an island called Möja. Möja is one of the islands on part of Värmdö, and I've been there once before to celebrate midsummer, and it's a very beautiful island. It's a bit one of the bigger ones, well, relatively, you know, it's not just an island where you can walk around in 10 minutes and then you see it, but there's actually people living on there. There's houses, there's a few small villages on it. It's really nice, and I'll probably stay there for one night. So I haven't decided yet if I bring my kids or not, if I go by myself, it depends. But anyway, so there's going to be a few walks from Möja in the summer. You will love it. It's really super Swedish. There's only Swedish people there, you know, on the archipelago. Not so many tourists and things like that. So yeah, it will give you a real Swedish experience. So that's definitely coming up. And I started to think about it because I'm seeing all the boats here. So Vaxholmsbolaget is the company that goes out with the boats, and but these I think only run during the high season because now there's no one going there. So. You can also go to Fjäderholmarna, which I'm also planning. You can see it here on the signs. Many cool plans. I hope I have time to do them all. Well, here you can basically see, oh, this is perfect. Here, Stockholm Skärgård, Stockholm Archipelago. So this is where I want to go, Mälaren. And as you can see, it's far. Because Fjäderholmarna är här. Oh, hej. Jag filmar inte dig så. So yeah, many places to discover. I basically want to go to all these places, so it's gonna be good. Best of Stockholm. Yes. But I guess these ones are more like tours. So this is more like a commercial company. I'm not gonna do any of those tour stuff. I'm just gonna take the normal ferry there. And I'll probably take one night in like a vandrarhem. That's a good Swedish word actually, vandrarhem. It means hostel. Wow, I'm getting excited for spring now. It's the sun and the light that makes me think about spring and the summer. What does this say? Rip charter. Oh, it's one of those fast boats. This I should do. How much does that cost? It doesn't say. Oh, a speedboat. Oh, I should look that up. Go in the speedboat and then film everything. And hear all the people scream in the boat. This should be fun. Alright. Maybe this is a good place to round up today's video. With the sun in my face, I don't see anything. Alright. Thank you for watching video 346 here from Stockholm. Hope you're having a lovely day and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.